Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Grown Ups Table with your hosts Big Papa Tess and Uncle Donny. This podcast is actually a very special one because it's the first time we're having a guest. I love Mew, or as I like to call her, I love mewing, however you want to say it. Would you like to quickly introduce yourself?
Meow.
Did you just meow? Was that the okay?
Meow.
You know what?
Meow.
I was hoping you would give us a little bit more, but just fucking meowing is
What's good? What's good? I love Mew on the track.
I love Mew, or I love mewing. It's not that funny.
I shouldn't have drank so many beers before this shit.
Okay. Well, I Love Mew has been I wouldn't say a long-time friend, but it has been a friend for quite a minute. Every single time she comes over here to LA, we usually go out and have some fun. But considering that she's literally on the other side of the country, that makes it very difficult. But, okay, in all seriousness, introduce yourself. People want to know who you are. Don't just
I'm okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, this is gonna get real
God
aggressive.
forbid. God forbid a woman do anything. Starting off misogynistic. Okay.
All right, we'll go down that rabbit hole.
I love Mew. I am a content creator, and I make videos doing cosplays and sometimes art and gaming, and I have cats. And they're cool.
They're great cosplays, by the way. I have a video of her beating up her boyfriend in a UFC
Breeding?
fight. It's very
Breeding?
Wow.
good. No, beating. Beating.
Why do you have a video of
Beating.
that?
AI, baby. It was
Where
the
were
power
you?
of AI.
Are you like the Martin Luther King CIA agent from last episode?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was just in the cuck chair. That was just me. There's a dedicated cuck chair in the apartment, so I'm just sitting there watching at all times. Okay.
You can't tell them about the cuck chair.
Everybody knows about the cuck chair.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't know the cuck chair was on a need to know basis. My apologies for that.
I feel like it's common sense.
It's common sense not to talk about the cuck chair.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially to my Twitch chat. I'm pretty sure they don't want to hear about that.
Look, I mean, yeah, kind of forgot to mention this.
They're here to listen to warrior cats and meowing.
Meowing? They're not here for the cuck chairs?
What if the cuck chair had a
Well,
cat
why
in
not?
it?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hold on, what'd you say?
What if the cuck chair had a cat in it? Will that work?
Oh, well, then I don't know. I feel like the cat can't consent.
It's Shane Dawson's cat, probably.
No. Hey. I don't think that's gonna. Fuck it.
That is not a problem. Everybody knows what happened.
What? Oh,
interesting.
all right, what
I'm
happened
not
with the
Shane
cat?
Dawson. I don't need to go any further into what Shane Dawson did with his cat.
I think there's more than enough, but
Yeah.
we go straight into one of the topics. Look, I have been I will go into the one topic that I wanted to talk about, which is what I was gonna say is kind of like controversial, but not really. There's I've been realizing, right, that I've been debating whether or not if I wanted to do a full-fledged YouTube video about this one person. I'm not sure if many of you know her. She is her name is Momokun.
Momokun.
Her name is Momokun on I think, no, it's not on Instagram, but that used to be her I used to be her handle when she does cosplays. The thing with Momokun, right? The thing that makes Momokun so just kind of is that she has a fucking long history of just like constantly like just SAing people like all the time for no reason. Are you aware of her? Yeah.
I've never heard of her until you brought her up today.
I want you to like quickly Google photos of her, because the thing is that like makes it so weird is that okay, you're in the cosplay community, right? So in the cosplay community, you know how it's like kind of
I would not say I'm in any communities. I might like be an e-girl and like I post like
in the e-girl community
cosplay stuff, but I don't talk to any e-girls and I don't talk to any cosplayers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take the but okay, let's just say indulge me a little bit. When you cosplay, right? It's kind of like you don't want to, if you're gonna cosplay a minor character or a character that is like seen as a minor, you don't want to sexualize them, right? It's just weird.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Well, that's pretty average with a lot of big cosplayers, unfortunately.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've seen that a lot.
There's
Especially people who watch anime. Literally, anime is based off sexualizing minors. There's so many anime where minors are just constantly sexualized, and then cosplayers cosplay them all the time.
it makes it weird. It's so weird. There's one, right?
This is why I don't fuck with people who watch anime. Like
Okay.
people in the chat, you know, like people like you, maybe Big Papa Test.
Oh, that's crazy. I'll just go fuck myself with my anime profile picture and my anime clothing brand. I'll just
yeah.
I would go 13th reason.
I'm
myself for the
glad
corner.
we're on the same page.
Okay, well I can tell that you and I are going to be we're gonna be back and forth, and next time you come to LA, I'm gonna catch you lacking. You gonna be caught slipping, and that is a promise.
Okay.
That's not a threat.
Okay, whatever.
I love
That's
these
crazy.
episodes where there's like
Whatever,
where
dude.
there's like someone else there because I just get to drink hella beer while you talk to the other person.
Oh yeah, because now it's just becoming a shitting contest.
It
But,
is.
like
It's
I was
fun. I'm
saying-
having a lot of fun.
They don't call me I love poo for nothing, bro.
No, the I love mewing is what it is.
Okay,
But-
so okay, let's get back to the woman who SAs
Bumblecurd?
people because of ADHD apparently.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get to that. So I made a really quick video about her on TikTok a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago. Why did I say it like that?
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
Let's pull this up.
Are you gonna pull up a picture of Momokun? There's a.
No, I'm pulling up your TikTok. What's your TikTok?
Oh fuck.
I will send it to you right now. Actually, you can just find it because I posted it on YouTube. I don't post on TikTok anymore. Yeah, I'll send you
But
the
you
exact
just said
video.
you posted it on YouTube.
YouTube and TikTok.
Wait, what's
Tesla,
your
when are you
TikTok?
gonna start
Easier for me to
posting
just pull it up
thirst
there.
traps?
Oh wait, never mind. I see it.
Oh, my thirst trap.
Mhm.
I'm not at that level. High key
Well, you
though.
send them to
you know what's
me.
the goal?
Hold on.
You know what's the goal though?
Why is Momokun so Momokun is a cosplayer who's been in
Hey,
the
there goes my
community
video.
for a number of years now, but depending on who you ask, that could be for better or for worse. Momokun has had multiple controversies in her career, some being buying cosplay and claiming she made it, or cosplaying her original design character, but in reality, it was copied from hentai, so big ups to her. But by far,
watching
one
my
of her
own
worst
videos
ones
so
has
much.
been when she
Yeah.
blamed her essaying people on ADHD. No,
Your video
I'm
is
kidding.
on the
That was a
video.
real response. She had a booth at Anime Expo where a bunch of cosplayers came out and exposed what she did to her fellow friend. Her booth and result ended up getting canceled by her sponsor. Well, she ended up making some story posts basically saying everything was blown out of proportion and that she gets a little grabby because of her ADHD.
This video is so long.
Oh my god.
TikTok
you
brain.
Have, you have such a fucking TikTok brain.
Ah.
Okay,
It
I'm
looped.
gonna review this as a professional TikToker.
It already looped. We got you.
Video too long. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
No, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's still above average. What are you talking about?
That was
Well,
a
I'm
very
being
manly
nice. You want me to
response.
be
to
honest?
that
Be
number.
honest then.
Okay, 4 out of 10.
Oh.
Could use some work.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not a fan of the editing. I don't like the backdrop. Took too long. Voiceover, low key, sound like a weeb.
Hey, can you put Vine booms after everything she says?
Wait, what do you
okay.
mean?
Put Vine boom.
So your boring app video needs a slime video underneath. Thank you, Kyle. Thank
Nah,
you.
it's just
That's what I'm
GTA
saying.
speedrun footage in the back.
Exactly.
It just,
like you need.
everybody just has
Come
TikTok
on,
brain,
put
bro.
like some Minecraft parkour on top of the video.
Are you being dead ass right now?
Yeah.
Are you being so dead ass? That is terrible.
Have you seen my YouTube clips whenever I upload them? I always put like Minecraft parkour in the background.
There is no shot. I'm pulling it up.
I'm so serious.
I'm
Wait,
pulling it up.
hold on. Let me send you one. Let me
Bro,
send
just
you one.
drive
There's no-
around
I haven't
on like
posted
a.
a YouTube clip in a while.
All you have to do is just drive around on a fucking GTA custom race and just put that footage underneath half.
Oh,
of the
it's
video.
the same one of them like not running down, but like them driving to like the bottom of it, and there's gaps in between it,
Yeah,
and then like the car will flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Watch me try it, and then it just like it just absolutely.
I sent it to you on
launches.
Instagram.
And don't even
You guys
voice over,
would
just
see,
use
I
the
always
AI.
Put some parkour in the background.
You know what? No, I refuse to use AI.
Use the AI
voiceovers.
voice. Use the AI voice.
I
Fuck it.
can't.
That would work. That would work.
But it's so dog shit.
Just completely remove yourself from the equation.
At which point does it's no longer even my video now?
Ask Quebblecop.
Cop. Oh yeah, ask the guy whose YouTube channel is failing.
Yeah. You know what he doesn't do? Short form content
Make
like
good
that
content.
with a GTA 5 custom race on the bottom half and then the AI voice.
Yeah, but he also doesn't make good content.
That's not great content either.
Are you saying my videos? No way. This is just turned into a
no.
fucking
Your
shit on Papa
comprehension level.
Test.
Your comprehension level is bad. That's not what I was saying.
It
I
just
was
turned
saying the
into, "Hey, let's
GTA
shit on
5
Test."
AI voice video isn't good content, but it works.
That is crazy. I just watched the vlog, and it worked.
Yeah,
It's 22 seconds long.
yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should listen to her because I only have like less than. How much do I have?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, you should, but it's up to you if you want to be a super successful TikTok extravaganza.
Oh, a TikTok star is what you're coaching. Are you gonna be my coach? How much do I have to pay you?
You don't have to pay me anything. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
The kindness of your heart by telling me my
Yes.
stuff is terrible.
I'm helping you.
Oh, how kind. How altruistic of yours. How altruistic of you.
Thank you.
Very,
I know.
very selfless. Absolutely. But
I know. Thank me later.
oh yeah, I'll thank you when I'm fucking. Was it neck deep in No, I'm not gonna say that. In TikTok followers.
And TikTok,
But,
what?
Look, okay. No, I can't say it because most of the people on TikTok are underage, so that just makes it weird. So, like I was saying, the TikTok on Momokun, I explained it really briefly in there, but the thing with Momokun is that she actually blamed ADHD on being like grabby on people, and second, she still cosplays dirt.
Wait. My roommate has ADHD. Cal!
Bring him. We're gonna bring him in.
Okay.
ADHD. He's gonna.
I need to test something.
Okay. What?
I need to test something. He just grabbed my hands and he has ADHD. It's real.
Oh yeah.
What? I'm so confused.
You have ADHD, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was saying that there's this girl that is like sexually assaulted people, but she blamed it on her ADHD because it makes her grabby, and you just confirmed that for me.
I think there's a difference.
The placement of the hand is very important.
I was like, wait, hold on, I can test
I
this
think
for you.
where the hand is going is a very
Cal.
important part of that equation.
Crazy.
Also, one of the things.
Anyways.
Bye, Cal.
One of the things that she did was she actually pulled up a girl's skirt in front of like a crowd of people.
Wow.
That was one of them. Another thing,
She what?
she
That's
pulled up
not-
somebody's
She
skirt.
did what?
Like,
No, I didn't need you to repeat
Yeah.
it. It was just a reaction.
She also
Rhetorical.
what else did she do? She did there was one other thing. So are you guys familiar with the game Mouthwashing
Yes.
or Mouthwash?
I've seen
Yes.
a
Because
bit of it.
didn't she cosplay Anya?
Yeah, the girl that got fucking as sexually assaulted in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
She cosplayed her. But I don't remember. I think it was lewd. Hold on. I don't want to Momokun. Yep. First thing that pops up is Anya. And then she also did do what do you call it? There's a character. Oh yeah, she made a sexy version of Anya
Yeah.
with her tits out, which is like, okay, fantastic, I guess. Congratulations, more power to you.
Oh, princess, you must let me grab you for my ADHD needs.
Yep.
She did it twice.
You gotta
She
let
did
me.
it twice, and now
you gotta let me
she's
oil
banned.
you up and touch you because I have ADHD.
She's banned from conventions. I think she's banned from Anime Expo.
Where is she so I can avoid her? Of course.
She, I think she's, I think she's in LA. So if you wanna, quote unquote, avoid her,
Oh
then
shit,
by all means,
Tesla.
come.
Be careful.
What? I've seen her.
Oh my god.
I've seen her
You're
before.
lucky she didn't see you.
Oh yeah, she would have just immediately full on sprinted towards me like the guy in
Yeah.
Get Out.
If she doesn't
I'm here in my mouth.
or like the guy from fucking Twist,
watch
where
out.
he just goes on all fours. He just starts.
Watch out, bro. If she don't got her Adderall, dude.
I don't even think it was that. She doesn't. She does not have that. But there's a second one. Look, there was a that related to somebody called Whole Wheat Pete. But the thing with Whole Wheat Pete is that he's kind of he cosplayed. He went to an event cosplaying as Diddy and Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was
in one body, or he was Diddy with a Justin Bieber?
No. So, do you know who Pete? No.
If you're asking me, I don't know anybody in any content creator communities.
How are you a content creator and don't know anybody?
I stay out of it.
I like
All
this
I know
person
is Dan
because this is how I feel.
LD Shadow Lady.
Yes.
Who else? Markiplier, Captain Sparkles.
The GOAT.
That's it, bro.
The GOAT.
This is how I feel every time
That's
we
it.
have a conversation for an episode. Like, I don't know who the hell these
No,
people
because
are.
I don't know any of these. Yeah, exactly.
But you have there's you're friends with
The monster
You just
that's under
hung-
my
I'm
bed.
friends with what?
you're friends with Sophie, who is a music creator.
Yeah, but she's the only person I'm friends with.
Okay.
We became friends because we were mutual. Well, okay, so she was touring with my favorite band, and she was following me, and I followed her back, and then she messaged me, and no. I said hello to her, because I was like, I saw her videos, I was like, oh, she seems cool, and then she was like, are you in LA? And I was like, no, and we never talked again, and then we followed each other on Instagram, and then I was in LA one time, and she was like, well, let's hang out, and I was like, okay, that's it.
Okay.
That's how we became friends.
What about all the times that we, the little hangouts that everybody was a part of that were just nothing but content creators. We went to parties.
I don't know any of them.
You don't know any of them?
Yeah.
No, I just met them when I was there,
Yeah.
and I don't talk to any of them.
Fair enough. I
was just tagging along.
I figured you were going to all of these because we went to the fourth wall party, and it was a content creator thing.
That time that you picked me up from the airport was probably like my second time ever being in LA.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I only started going to LA last year, and I made friends with Sophie the first time I went to LA, and then I made friends with nobody else when I was there. I literally went because I was like invited to this party, and I was like, oh, I want to like make content creator friends. I made friends with nobody at that party. Not a single person. But then I met Sophie the next day, and that's the only person I stayed in contact with.
You're the only
you
person
still
that
owe me
I know.
money.
You're the only person that I know.
I owe you money?
Oh fuck.
She owes me money.
What's the amount?
I got into enough to repair my car because I got into a car accident on the way to getting her.
Oh, well, that wasn't my fault because I wasn't even in the car.
Hold on.
That's all. Go ask
Wait,
Alto,
she
bro.
owes you money because you can't drive.
No, I got hit. I didn't hit somebody.
But how's
Somebody
that
hit
my
me.
fault?
She owes
Because
you
we're
money
going to
because
pick
you
you
have
up
bad
from the
luck.
airport. No.
But
Was
I
she-
didn't,
somebody-
I
somebody
didn't
got paid
ask him
for
to
it.
ask
She wasn't
you.
in the car.
I didn't ask him to ask you. I said I could have gotten an Uber, and he was like, no, I have a friend that can pick you up. I didn't ask him.
Nope. No. Somebody's got to pay for it. Somebody's got to pay
You're
for
like
the
a
damage to my car.
Lithuanian loan shark right now.
Well, it has to be you then.
It has to be me. I'm the one that has to pay for it. We never made a claim. Because it was like it would have shot up both of our insurance because it was just so little damage. So honestly,
Oh, so then it doesn't even matter.
no, it does matter.
The fuck?
Because if you give me like $100,
Why are you bringing it
because
up?
if you give me like $100,
Yup.
oh, okay.
Yap.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we supposed to
Bro
just
doesn't
sit
have
here?
$100.
No.
Broke.
Oh, sorry.
Bro.
Oh, no, not the entitled Twitch streamer saying, haha, poor. Haha.
Hey.
Bro.
Sorry, we all can't be e-girls. Sorry. I'll be sure to roll
What
the
do you mean?
dice.
We can.
Hold on.
We
I
can.
remember you being
Hold on,
real
wait,
pretty
wait.
in a maid outfit one time. You can.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Can we pull up? Can you roll that back and pull up a receipt? I need to see.
Alright.
this.
It's on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's still there.
Bro was like, we don't talk about that, and instantly
No,
self-promoed.
it's literally on my YouTube channel of me wearing a maid.
Dude, what you need to do, you're like, oh, sorry, we can't all be pretty e-girls. Dude, I one time went to a convention, and I went with a group of people, and it was me, maybe 4 other girls dressed as maids. I was also in a maid dress, and then this guy who was like 6 feet tall, who was also in a maid dress.
Yeah, I'm not.
We did the thing where we were like, okay, we're gonna step on people and
Including
like,
the guy.
Yeah, we were like $5 and I'll step on you, but $10 for the big maid, right?
Yeah.
And he, like the
That's
dude,
just
Chad
he
maid.
made more money than
That's
all of us.
inflation.
The Chad made.
Dude,
He made a lot more money than all of us, and I made like $200 that
the
day.
last time I let somebody put makeup on me, I was the prettiest person with a gun in like the 20-mile radius of myself.
All I'm saying is get in a maid dress and go to a con and then just step on people.
Dude, oh my
My
god.
goal is
Dude,
to
that's
not
how we
do
make
that.
money. Dude, quit YouTube. This is our new business. We'll just go to every con.
Or you can just film yourself doing it and then make double the money because people on YouTube are gonna be watching your video.
I gotta
I
wait.
don't think-
gotta wait
I don't
until
think
like
people are
I
gonna
have
be
a way
tuning
out
in
of
for
my
that.
career before I start recording
Why
myself
not?
in a
That-
maid outfit.
I don't know.
Why aren't people gonna watch
Something
that?
about a 5'9" Mexican going around stepping on people on Doc Martens just doesn't sound appealing.
I might pay for that.
I mean, it worked on my channel.
I might pay for that.
We are.
For the novelty.
You might pay for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a freak.
I'm not a
You're
freak.
an
That's
absolute
just
freak
like
is what- you're a freak.
a 5'9" Mexican man with a maid outfit just stepped on me, bro. That's the funniest thing that's happened in my entire life.
You're an absolute freak for that. You
I
might
could
as
be a
well-
freak,
no, you're
but you
probably-
know what? But you
no.
know what? I paid you to match my freak, so like we could just do that this
Look,
weekend if you want. I'm free.
There
Like this
is
next
there
coming.
is a thing, believe it or not, in conventions, because I used to go to those a lot to sell like clothes.
Yeah.
So a lot of those, how do you say? They actually banned holding signs and doing that.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard they've done that at a couple conventions.
Yeah. A lot of conventions like Anime Expo, they don't.
But at
allow you to do that.
SuperCon, oh wait, have you guys heard of SuperCon?
I think so. But just run it by
It's
me.
a big con in Miami.
Mhm.
Like a whatever con, cosplay.
It's just like everything, right?
Music, just like yeah, everything. They kind of promote it. Like every single time that I've done it there, they've taken a photo of me and posted it like on their story and been like, "Go get stepped on."
Are you serious?
Yeah, because you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta buy a ticket to get in to get stepped on.
Yeah,
See,
like I've seen them do that. They've done that with a bunch of
Every
people.
awesome hustlers, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
no, it's a smart
Oh my
smart business
God.
tactic.
Let me
But
put my foot on you.
I guess people out here in LA are different because they just a lot of conventions that I go to, they specifically ban that.
Well,
For example, Anime Expo, there's a guy who he used to walk around. He used to buy stuff from me all the time. He would dress up as Moist Critical, and he would walk around with a like just t-shirt, shorts, long hair, and a hat.
yeah.
And he would walk around with a cardboard cutout, like a white cardboard cutout, and say, "This is the greatest convention ever," as the title. And he would hold it up so it looks like a YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah.
And they didn't allow him to bring
Oh,
that
that's kind
up.
of fire.
That's just
Oh, it's
weird.
What?
fucking go.
Okay, that's just dumb.
They didn't.
That's so lame.
They didn't let him bring it because it's a no sign policy. And if you see if you see somebody with a sign, they snuck it in, and it's probably extremely rare, or it's probably just gonna get stolen. Not stolen, but it's gonna get like taken away.
What
from
did
them.
what
That's the thing.
what did someone do with a sign? Like how many people did they kill with the sign?
No, it's specifically for that. The step on me,
Well, can't
because
they?
that became.
No, actually, I went one time to one con and I did get told to stop doing it, but I literally just walked to the other side and kept doing it.
Is that Alta?
Move
Thank you for-
jurisdictions.
See, the thing is, right, is that you can't. They literally stopped it for that exact reason, because they also would do different things like so they some girls kind of got they kind of overdid it,
Yeah.
where they will. There's this like specific anime trope where they will like pin you against the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that one.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and they like have a pay. There's a woman I saw that had like 5 different increments of 5, 10, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of like all different things. It's like I think they also did things like I'll spit on you. And at that point, it's because some people will get wild with it, and that's exactly
No,
why.
actually, at SuperCon, I've seen a bunch of dudes with like masks on, like, "Oh, I'll choke you for $5."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's not safe. Or we could also just be
That's-
like, no
And it's so
soliciting.
crazy. It's so crazy how many people pay for that. But like, it's also not because the people who go to cons are kind of,
Oh, they're
you know.
they haven't touched grass in a minute.
you know, they don't touch grass. They've been looking forward to that one physical interaction for the whole year.
Exactly.
How many cons
See,
have you
there's
been
another-
to, Tesla?
Oh, I used to go to a lot of them because I sold at them every single time I was a vendor. So I used to go to maybe 5, 6 a year. Just
I've still never been to one. I think the last time I seen you in person, we were talking about like me and you need to go to one together.
They're not worth it. Well,
What if
let me
you
not say
get?
that.
But you
What,
might get stepped on
conventions?
though. Like,
I agree. Conventions are so not worth it unless you're like filming and making
Yeah.
content or you're going with a group of friends. I do not enjoy conventions that much. I only go to make
I only want to
content.
go because I've never
Yeah.
been to one. Like, it's
There-
it's worth it. It's
That's
worth it for a
fair.
first time. And then if I'm like, this is kind of weak, bro. Like, I'm good. I will never go again.
See, they're cool in the sense of like if they have hyper specific things that you're into. Like the last one I went to was a Trigun panel, but I also had a torn ACL.
What?
Yeah, I tore my ACL 2 days before the convention, and I was walking around, and then at some point I couldn't walk anymore because I was in so much pain, so they would push me in a wheelchair.
Oh wow.
But what happened is that like that one was pretty fun. Even though I had a torn ACL, I got to meet the people who made Trigun Stampede.
I see. That's cool though.
Very good
Like, you
show.
know.
Oh yeah, shit like that is cool. But then then you just see the weirdos that smell like absolute dog shit.
It's like going to a
know
Magic
what I
the
mean?
Gathering competition.
It's worse than that.
Worse?
It's absolutely worse
I
than
love
that.
playing Magic the Gathering, dude, but I can't play like in any public tournaments because every time I go, there's like so much ash crack out, and it's just releasing
You said-
fumes.
You know what you should do next time you see that? Go around, stick quarters in the ass.
Wasn't there a guy? I don't know if I was talking to you about this guy. It might have been the little guy, where we were talking about the guy who like went around and would like red flag people or something for having their ass crack out at like MTG Commander tournaments, and he got banned and then re-allowed back in because the community agreed with him.
What, where he would stick like little red flags in your
Yeah,
ass?
yeah,
What-
he would do. He would like very loudly point out your ass cracks out, put that shit away. Like he's a fucking World Cup referee. Hold on, one more.
Mew, I have your stream pulled up.
There we go.
Are we
What?
yapping? Huh? Are we?
Isn't that what a podcast is for?
Yeah, you're sitting there going.
I'm just
You're sitting there going.
commenting. I'm just commenting on how good you're doing at yapping.
Hey, you
Like,
just-
that's what a podcast
You're
is.
just sitting there going, "Wow, these guys are yapping." Yeah, hey, let's just have 5 seconds of dead air and see how that turns out.
I
Yeah,
can guarantee you, I have a 15 fucking minute gap
yep.
where there's zero audio coming from my end from you two, so I don't want to hear it.
So it's just this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Big Papa Tess and his Big Papa mouth.
Oh, sorry. The YouTuber's able to yap. Go figure. The YouTuber whose
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
entire
better, boy,
fucking
yeah, better.
thing. Oh yeah, the YouTuber whose entire thing is commentary. A shocker. He's able to yap.
Bro took the yap comment personally.
Fuck you. I get called a yapper all the time.
You're a
It's,
and a
it's
yapper.
offensive. It's offensive.
Oh my.
You know, I don't see I Love Mew yapping a lot. All I see her is going there giving hearts to all of her subs.
Well, that's because all you're doing is yap, yap, yap. I don't want to interrupt you. I'm trying to be nice.
By all means, you're the guest. You're more than welcome to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
By all means.
Um.
Yeah, the
Well, there's something that I want to talk about, but
Oh no.
Big Papa Tess told me I can't.
Oh no.
Why?
Big Papa Tess told me there's one thing I can't
Why?
talk about on the podcast. Apparently, it's just not allowed. I'll get him fired basically.
From what standpoint?
Why don't you tell him?
From what
Papa Tess?
standpoint? Why is this not allowed? This is censorship.
No.
You know
it's
how I
because
feel about censorship.
Oh, womp womp, bro. This is my job. I haven't even told my channel about it.
Are you pregnant?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't either if I were you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to. It's a funny story. It's funny. It's just like in the sense is that Jesus Christ, I don't know what I can and cannot say about it. That's the thing that's so scary about it.
Should I start trauma dumping?
Sure.
When I was like 8, I pooped in a pool. Well, my family had like friends over.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And like the friends were in
Hey,
the
don't
pool.
judge. We listen. We
I
don't
had
judge.
to poop. But I like, look, I had to poop, but I wanted to stay in the pool because one time I was in the pool and I had to poop and I went inside, and when I went back outside, my mom was like, no more pool today. So I thought that was going to happen again. so I just pooped in the pool. And then my parents' friends had like one of their daughters in the pool as well. And she said, I think something touched my leg.
Was it a good poop though? Like,
Was it solid?
It touched the girl's leg.
Yeah, but was it solid though?
you had a heat-seeking shit?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, that's.
I think it was.
Okay.
Let out a heat-seeking booty missile on another little girl's leg. We listen and we don't judge.
No, no.
Thank
Fuck
you.
no.
Your turn,
Fuck
your turn.
that. I'm absolutely.
We listen and we don't
I'm
judge.
absolutely judging. I'm absolutely judging.
Drifted.
I
love poo story.
does your channel, does your like Twitch know this?
Shit.
Huh?
Do they know about this? About the poo story?
I've told them like 3 times. I love telling this story.
Why do you like telling this story? Why is this a story that you don't just keep locked
Is it
in
not
the-
funny?
You shit on a little girl's leg.
It's funny.
That
Shit
shit's
on a
hilarious.
No pun intended.
Wait till they find out about SpongeBob. Oh yeah.
What do you mean
When I was
SpongeBob?
younger. When I was younger, well, I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious that I grew up as a furry.
Wow.
I
Right?
didn't know that.
Do I give off
I'm
that
leaving.
vibe? Okay, well, I had a persona,
Yeah, I gotta leave.
and when I was younger, I had a crush on SpongeBob, so I made SpongeBob a
No
persona, like as a cat, and I made
fucking
him and my
way.
persona have kittens.
Wow. Wow. We listen and we don't judge.
No, no.
We listen. We don't fucking judge. That's
What?
okay.
All right, guys, your turn.
Yeah.
We
I don't
judge.
have any horrible. I don't have any horrible trauma that I wish to share.
I don't have trauma. I have like actual trauma, but I'll tell you one funny story.
That's not actually
that,
traumatic. Now we're downplaying the trauma of shitting on another little girl and having SpongeBob as
She
your
shit on a
persona.
little girl's leg. Where's the trauma in that? The trauma is the other
you
girl.
gotta deal with the fact that your butt missile touched a little girl's leg because of your like little child misconception of what it meant of getting out of the pool.
The trauma's not her. The trauma is the little girl. The shit that it touched.
It's shared.
Excuse me, it is trauma for me.
can-
It is trauma for me. As you said, it touched the girl, and I felt bad about it. And then,
It came out
my
of
parents
her.
had to hire somebody. And then my parents had to hire somebody to clean out the pool, and they made me feel bad about it.
She shit herself in a pool and it touched a little girl. That's traumatizing.
Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe just don't shit in the pool next time, but that's just me.
Bro, I thought that I had trauma from going inside and then not being able to go back outside. It was traumatizing. So it's like double trauma.
And then SpongeBob had kittens.
Where's the trauma in that? It sounds like she just lived her sick fantasy. It just sounds like a sick fantasy that she got to live.
No, it's traumatic because I was homeschooled and I didn't have any friends, and that was my way of coping.
Okay, well, all right. Now we just got
SpongeBob, I
sad.
love you.
Now we just got sad. I'm sorry.
Dude, he's okay, but like he's so fine.
Are we
Have you-
are we talking about the same thing? The dude that's a sponge? The square sponge?
Have you seen how many? Dude, have you seen how many holes he has?
Wow, okay.
They ain't for you. How are you gonna plug them?
Strap on?
Oh, okay, I didn't know we walked.
Strap on. Strap
So-
off.
Okay, well then let's ask, how deep does your Five Nights at Freddy's lore go?
How deep
since
does
you're a furry?
SpongeBob's holes go?
I wish I knew, bro. I wish I knew.
I have one traumatic story where I was playing kickball.
Mhm.
I kicked the ball far as shit. We were in a playground in like elementary school, right? And
Yeah.
when you're on it was like a big ass blacktop. So they had like, we were playing kickball, and then like, I don't know, couple like 10 feet maybe out, they were playing like a whole nother game. We're just like, it was basically like a prison yard.
Yeah.
and I kicked the ball hard as shit, and I clocked the kid in the back of his head, and I mean this. I never saw that kid get back up.
You killed him.
I,
Tesla, you killed him.
He said, I never saw that kid get back up, and I just started giggling.
bro,
I love that for
dead.
you, bro.
I genuinely, dude,
Bring bowling back.
He
I
died.
genuinely mean this. It like art.
You cut
It
his
like
life
arched
short.
and then like dude, I hope to God that he didn't like.
Did the world a favor.
What do you mean I did the world?
He had his whole life ahead of him, and you just killed him.
I think he's alive.
Why did you? Why?
Hold on.
Why did you do
I
that?
think
So I think somebody's trauma dumping in my chat right now.
fuck.
My friend tackled a kindergartner as a 5th grader and put him in a wheelchair for over a
Oh
year.
my
And
God.
the child's parents sued the school for millions of dollars and
Oh
won.
my god!
Well, that sounds like
See?
a W.
That's
Oh
a
my
win.
God.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
a
Oh
win.
my god!
That's
No
a
wait, I
massive
just
W.
remembered my poop story from when I was a kid.
What's with you guys just shitting yourself?
Let's go.
So when I was like 7 years old, we had a dog that stayed inside the house, and it was a pretty big dog. One day my stomach started hurting really bad, and I couldn't make it to the bathroom because my mom was in the front one, and then someone was.
I
Taking
feel like
a
he's
shower
gonna
in
say the
back.
dog ate the shit.
No, I went by the front door. And let me preface this by saying this dog was potty trained very well and never shit in the house. I squatted, took a shit so big, I don't know how it came out. Like it was really big for a 7-year-old. Went and grabbed toilet paper from the supply closet, wiped my ass and threw it away, and then just left it there. I didn't pick it up.
Why?
10
So you wiped your ass and everything, but you couldn't go the extra step of just picking
I
up
was
the
you shit in a pool and it hit someone's leg. So
Okay,
10
but I didn't have any
10,
like
fif-
anything in my area to like pick it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you had a whole house.
You
10
went the other
10
step. No, I was outside in the pool.
10,
Outside in the pool in the back of your
Do
house.
you not understand that I could not go in my house because then my mom would say no more pool? I said that like 3 times already.
I didn't know. Look, the plan I made up in my head while I was pushing the turd out was better than picking it up in my head at the time. 10, 15 minutes go by. Finally, someone walks past and looks. Who the fuck shit on the front door? That's it. My mom comes in. I'm like, I think it was a dog. If I would have said nothing, it probably would have got blamed on the dog.
Blaming the dog is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, it was the dog, it was the dog, and she was like, why did you shit on the floor? Immediately saw through my shit, pun intended. Like, she was like, why did you shit on the floor? I started crying so bad, I thought I was gonna get my ass beat. My dad wasn't home though, so I didn't. She was like, bro, why are you crying? Just pick up the shit. I was like, it was the dog. I swear it was the fucking dog, bro. It was the dog.
We listen and we don't judge.
Absolutely.
Judged him not so long ago.
Judged me
You just
right
said,
in the
"Why
middle
didn't you
of
pick it
my,
up?"
it's okay.
What?
Yeah.
I would never.
The only thing I remember, the biggest thing I remember though, is the size of it because there was a grown man shit. It was like a 42-year-old dad of 5 took a shit on the ground,
What the fuck?
and I was 7 years old.
Ew, you had that shit festering in you?
I guess so. I don't know.
Wait, guys. We have another trauma dumper in my chat.
We listen.
My bestie, when I was 7, had another friend, and I was jealous AF, so we went to that friend's house, and I torched the curtains and locked the other girl inside. What?
No!
The house burned down, but she survived. Married to my bestie now, though, so I count it as a
Wow.
win. Wait, are you serious?
Dude, wow.
Are you on God, Niamis?
Please tell me
That's,
that was just a chat GPT response.
No.
Go back to Wattpad.
No, that's
That can't be real.
no, that's
that can't be real.
attempted murder.
Genuinely, I do not believe you.
That's attempted murder.
That's crazy.
If that's a real story, you try to kill somebody, you need to be put
You're
in
a
prison.
you're
Okay,
a horror
but
movie villain.
W Riz. Look, hold on. W Riz because she got the girl. This is what
It's
women
Stockholm
want.
syndrome.
No, actually, low key. Wait, hold on. Wait, you might have Riz because low key, if like somebody liked me enough to torch somebody else, like to fucking light them on fire because they love me, I can't even say what I do, bro.
This is an ad.
women want.
America has a mental health problem.
It's an
and
advertisement for therapy.
This is-
So this is gonna
God
go
forbid a
into our
woman-
segment
God
for
forbid.
therapy. Get some. That's it.
A win is a win, bro.
A win is a win. A win is not a win.
Okay, women, hold on. Women in the chat, do you agree with me? Is that not romantic as hell?
Getting lit on fire by your significant other? I don't think so.
No. She lit the other girl that she was jealous of because she was talking to the girl.
Oh,
that she
okay,
liked.
that's slightly.
She said, my bestie, when I was
better.
7, had another friend, and I was jealous AF, so I went to that friend's house and I torched the curtains and locked her inside.
Yeah, that's still attempted murder.
Yeah, but that's like so romantic. Imagine somebody killing somebody else because they love you.
This is why the pen pal like prison thing exists. That right there.
This is why you like seek therapy at a very young age.
I had therapy.
I didn't know it existed. I thought I was just playing like soldiers with an
Oh,
older
that makes
man.
sense.
But that was actually a
That makes
therapy.
sense.
That was therapy.
What do you mean that makes sense? You didn't know it existed? Would you like to elaborate? I love Ewing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, holy fucking shit. I have another one which actually happened to me not too long ago. So I do Muay Thai, right? And I was sparring with this kid, and first time sparring didn't. So we were kind of like.
Were you a grown man at this
back.
time and you like beat the shit out of a child?
Yeah, no, I didn't beat the shit out of a child. I was gonna get to that. So I hit him. She's doing the yapping signal again, but we did this. We did this little sparring session, and I hit him with a good shot. And I guess he really didn't like that. So what he did is that he decided to get me with one. And he hit me with such a cross, like with a perfectly placed cross, that I ended up getting dazed, and I haven't gone back to the Muay Thai gym in a minute. Because I ended up getting vertigo and I got concussed.
Wow,
nobody knows that.
You got knocked out by a child.
I got rocked by a kid. Yeah, I got rocked by a 16-year-old kid.
You got UFC rocked by a kid.
Yeah, you ever get punched by a kid?
I think you need to put the maid outfit
We
back on.
listen and we don't judge.
No, you can absolutely judge. This one you're allowed to judge.
Oh, I am judging. I was judging in my head, but I wanted to say that.
You need to put the maid outfit
I'm
back
aware
on.
of what type of person you are. I'm aware of
what is that supposed to mean?
It means what?
What kind of person am I?
You're a listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
But secretly judges.
No, usually I'll judge out loud, but I just felt bad for you.
Okay, well you shit on a girl's leg, so.
Okay.
You shit on a girl's leg.
I'm not ashamed of it.
You should be.
I tell everybody that I can whenever I
You
can.
absolutely should be ashamed of it. You should never bring that shit up.
If
No
I
pun
could
intended.
meet that girl, if I could
She
meet
would
that
do
girl
it
Shit on her
again,
again.
I would bring
She
it
would do
up.
it
You're gonna shit on her
I
again.
would shit on her again. I'd be like, you remember the old times when I just shit on your leg?
Here's another reminder.
How do you think
to
she
shit on
feels?
her.
How do you think she would feel if she saw me like on TikTok now? Like she's like, oh, I'm just having a good day. Then she sees the girl who shot on
Talking
her leg
about
10 years ago.
She
Yeah.
might. She might track you down. You ever watch Taken? I feel like
Taken?
Yeah, Taken.
I will find you.
I'm
Never heard of it.
showing my age clearly.
And I will shit on you.
I will find you.
How old are you?
And I will shit on. What are you? 22? I'm 3 years. No, 2 years.
2 years older?
Yeah, I'm 24.
2 years.
Old, fossil age.
Boom, boom, boom. 3 big booms, because this is the 3rd time Tesla's doxed his age in a row.
Is it?
Yes, you do it every episode. You also have like a
Is
30-minute period where you like have to
Doxing your
shit.
age a thing?
We have to like take a shit for really long, or you get a phone call.
What are people gonna do
or
with
your
your
dog
age?
like starts trying to
Why does
jump
it
out the
matter?
fucking window. I don't know. He just has like this. He I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do with his age. But every time he says it, he gets really scared that people know how old.
I don't
he is.
know.
Oh no, I doxed my age, guys. Guys, they're gonna find out that I can get my senior citizen discount.
Oh, wow. Okay. And with that, we are ending the stream. It's been nice. It's been fun. I'm playing.
Thank God, bro. I'm hungry. I wanna go
Oh,
grocery
fuck
shopping.
you. I hope you sit there and starve.
You're not supposed
I
to
hope
go
you
grocery
sit. Matter of
shopping
fact,
while
we
you're
haven't.
Dude, we have
We-
no food. We have no food.
That sounds like a you problem. And I hope that, go eat the creeper in the corner. You ever thought about that? Yeah, there's a creeper that
it's full of Capri Sun.
What do you mean it's full of, can I get one? Open it. Open it on stream right now. Oh, there's 2 creeper. Do you have a shit stain on, what is that stain on the back of your sweatpants?
Look, She was in the pool
No,
a couple
hold
hours ago. She was
these
in the
other
pool.
Hold up.
She was in the
Hold
pool.
up.
She was in the pool a couple hours ago.
Hold up.
So, guys,
No.
I was in.
Hold up. No, we're not.
Guys, I was in the pool.
Dude.
Guys, no, I paint with these pants. Hold on.
Yo, what?
Guys, there's more.
How the
stains.
hell? It's brown too.
There's another.
Uh,
There's more stains. There's a pink one right here. There's another brown one over here.
There's.
Where are the other
What a
ones?
likely story.
There were more. I washed most of them out.
What a likely
But-
story.
No, actually,
damn. Somebody said I feel like everyone
really-
above 25 should have a casket ready.
That.
Yo.
No, I actually did shit in these pants. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you shit in those pants. I can see
shot
the
in them.
stains.
And then it was warm and comfy, so I rubbed it in.
It's gross. It's
What?
real gross.
What material? What material do you think is like? What kind of wood? What about like an Adirondack casket?
What?
That look?
What?
I did not.
I'm
stutter.
looking up caskets because I'm
ho-
like, because I'm 25.
Why are you looking up caskets?
I'm
Because somebody
25.
told you online that you should get ready for your death.
Yeah, I mean it's a good time. You might as well be prepared.
Well, no. Look, we got this guy. We got this. We got.
You're not fixing the
Oh
situation.
my God, they have a
I need-
got-
Cybertruck casket.
better.
No, we have this shitty booty ass girl, and then we got this dude who's looking up caskets.
This is a
What is going
Cybertruck
on?
casket, Tesla. For $10,000, you can be buried in your favorite truck.
I would rather jump off a building and have somebody else deal with it.
Wow.
How about that? And that's free.
Wow.
What's wow about it?
Your name
Where's
is
the wow
Tesla.
factor?
You should get. All right. I'm not going to argue it any further.
Okay, well, I see the vision.
What was this
I
person's
see
name?
the vision.
What was this person's name? Walters.
Naves Walters.
Walters, thank you. I didn't know this. I'm now actually planning what casket I'm going to be put into. You know what? I want my casket to be carried by by those guys that dance with it on your shoulders, like on their shoulders.
Oh, the black guys?
Okay.
What? They're in dude, they're literally in like
They're
hold up, let me not be racist. Hold up. Where hold up. Where
You're over here talking about like things aren't good for your money flow, and you're like, bro, let me not be racist. What was the story?
What?
What's the story we're not allowed to talk about?
Oh wait.
You mean the one about your job?
Oh,
Okay. Okay. We'll talk about it as much as I can. So,
they're
my job.
Let's go.
they're from Ghana,
job.
by the way.
Yeah, I looked at it. They're from Ghana. I was
They're
gonna say
Ghanaian.
something. I was gonna say something.
They're not Nigerian.
bad.
They're Ghanaian.
I was gonna say Uganda, but whatever. My job is a. It's in the porn industry. That's my job. I work in the porn industry.
You do?
So. Yes.
I thought you worked somewhere else.
All right, guys.
Hold on.
Big Papa Test OnlyFans. Go.
Why did you
sub.
lie to me?
I'm sorry. It's because it's under NDA, but I guess since we're doing this on the podcast.
That is not
And
what.
there's
That is
obviously,
not what I thought it was.
No, I tell people that I work at I bring promotions, and I what because
Are you a networking pimp?
in a way.
You're an
In a
OF
way.
pimp.
Well, I am in OnlyFans, and I do things with OnlyFans models.
You do
Not to say that
you do it to them.
I'm not in. No. I don't know how to say this because it could incriminate me and I could get fired.
What are you doing
So-
in this porn that's gonna incriminate you?
Because we're not even supposed to talk about it. We have like for example we have a software.
Did you join the Bop House?
That's off. Imagine no.
Somebody said necrophilia.
Oh my God!
Maybe. What?
Well, in that case, should my casket be open so you can get in with me?
So I can hide from the world. So, like for example, right? We have a specific software that for all intents and purposes, it does not exist. It is a software that does not exist. And it's a software that we use for OnlyFans.
This doesn't
pretty much.
This doesn't sound.
That's as
good.
much as I can say. That's literally all I can say. That's all I can say. Because I can't talk about who I work for, what I do. I can't talk about anything like that, and I can't talk.
Guys, basically, he sees a bunch of penis.
Yeah.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
That's all he does.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting there cock rating every single day. I cock rate every day. I'm a cock rate connoisseur.
Can you do that?
That's basically it.
Can that be one of your?
Can I cock rate?
Can that be like your next piece of content?
The Glizzy Glazer?
What, cock rating? Being a cock rate
Yeah,
connoisseur?
just put it on the Patreon.
No, can't do that.
Why?
NDA. Can't do anything about it.
You can't.
I cannot talk about it.
You can't talk about dicks
right
now. You can't talk about fucking penises now because of an NDA.
Yeah.
Like if I send you a picture of my dick right now, you couldn't be like, okay, 3 out of 10.
Do you want me to rate your penis? I can't.
No, I don't. I'm just like trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand like what's going on with this NDA that you can't do.
It just sounds like, well, I Love Me over here is saying that she hates men. It just sounds like you're being left out because you don't have a penis to rate.
She does.
I just think penises shouldn't exist.
It'd be way easier in my life if they didn't.
What do you mean?
Because they're ugly.
I like standing up and peeing. That's fine. I don't like.
Do you have to like angle it?
Do I have to angle it? Oh, with the curvature, a little bit, It depends how I'm feeling that day. Just like how sometimes I'm taller.
Does Uncle Donny know?
Does Uncle Donny know? Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a conversation that we had last time. This is a conversation that we had last time, and she was sitting there making fun of me. I was getting made fun of.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason. So.
What do you mean for some fucking reason? Everybody in the room looked at you and nobody agreed with you. You're like,
Luis agreed with me. What are you talking about?
What?
What?
Because he
said agreed with you?
He agreed with me because he's like,
Who?
yeah, Luis.
Luis?
Yeah.
Luis wasn't there. It was me. You.
Yeah, no,
Eric,
it's when we went to go get Korean barbecue. I brought it back up.
Bro, we were.
I brought it back up, and Luis was like,
of course, Luis. Of course, Luis would have it too, bro. No way.
Okay.
It seems like the
I
type.
checked out of the conversation for
what do you
2
mean,
fucking
seems like
seconds,
the
and now I
type?
don't know what's happening.
Okay, so so what I was talking about is that I was talking about how like I remember I think they were trying to make a song at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I just started talking about random shit. So
No. We just finished playing that Heads Up, and then we said something about speed. I showed speed, and then we looked at the video.
Oh, it was about his wiener?
Yeah.
I show meat.
And then that brought up the topic.
Okay, so we're talking about like how it's sometimes normal for men, right? Or it's normal for men to have
sometimes.
It's normal for men to have some type of curvature in their penis. Do you agree, Donny? All right.
Was Speed's penis curved and like you looked at it and analyzed the curvature of his cock based off of like the fucking
because I was saying right,
like how the atmosphere curved around it or something, like what?
No, I was just saying. I was like, I think I was asking the other 2 guys that were in the room, hey, do you guys have curved penises? And they're like, no, what the fuck? That's weird. I was like, okay. So as soon as
that shit was so funny.
as soon as I found that out, I was made what they made me look like was some fucking freak in the corner, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, just because I was like, yeah, I have a little bit of a slight curvature in my penis, and they're like, they pretty much went, fucking ew, like for no reason, and it's like, well, okay.
Dude, she gotta bounce on it at an angle.
You're a mutant.
Okay. I'm not a fucking... Wait, you have no curvature either?
You're a mutant.
So are you
The
sitting there telling
details,
me
the
right now that
details of my genitalia do not need to be discussed at this exact moment.
Ain't nobody want to know, Big Papa Tess.
No, well, we brought it up for the purpose of the podcast. You brought it up, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna defend myself. Okay? Because you guys,
There's no defending. You just admitted to it again.
I admitted to it, and I'll stand on it, 10 toes down.
Your digital dick print is a thing now.
Okay, bro. Digital dick print.
Yeah, I am never getting hired at like a real job ever in my entire life. This digital footprint just gets worse as the days go by. But I will stand on. Look. Is it normal to have a slight curve?
You're gonna get a Google AI response.
No, look, we got the Cleveland Clinic penile curvature. It's natural to have some curvature in the penis, but penile curvature is a physical condition in which your penis curves when you have an erection. You may have it for as long as you
can. You stop saying the word penis?
You see how they called it a physical condition?
It's normal. It is a normal thing.
See how they called it a physical condition?
It is a normal thing. It's just how like some people have like deviated septum.
I don't know. I'm not gonna meat watch you, bro. So like it doesn't matter how your penis looks to me. Okay.
No, well we got the fucking meat judger over here to the right. Just fucking sitting going, ew. You didn't have a penis. How dare you? How dare you come in here and go
Thank
like?
God.
You come in here and go like, judging all of us when you don't have anything. Like, ew. Oh, curvature in the penis. Yeah.
This
just cut it off,
This
bro.
isn't what men worry
Nobody
about.
should
This
have
is
a
just
penis.
what Tesla worries about when he's about to go to sleep at 1 a.m.
No, 4 a.m. I will sit here. I still thinking about.
Is curved.
Okay.
He cries himself to sleep.
Just because sometimes I have to spread.
Repeat after me. Repeat after me.
Almost squat.
Repeat after me. I am happy.
What am I repeating?
In my body.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay in my body.
You're good.
I'm okay.
With your physical condition.
Hashtag meat watch.
Okay. Well, this is getting.
Do you guys like Big Time Rush?
Big Time Rush? I love
BTR?
Big Time Rush.
Dude, I messaged Gustavo on TikTok.
No,
I like
Did you get a
DM'd him,
response?
and he responded.
Hate you.
Yes, he responded, and I asked him for Big Time Rush tickets.
Wow.
And he was like, "Oh, I already gave my tickets in Florida away because that's where my family is." And then I was like,
fuck your family. I'm a
well,
fan.
the first thing I did, I said hello, and then he said, "Nice to meet you." I'm like, "I love Big Time Rush." And then he said, "Thank you." And I said, "Gustavo is my favorite character. I like when the bus hit you. That's my favorite scene." And then he didn't respond.
Maybe there's a reason.
And then
do you have autism?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Is this ableist? Guys, they're being ableist.
No, I just wanted to ask.
I didn't say
Anyways.
that shit.
There.
Anyways, after that, he wouldn't respond, so I double texted, and I said, "Can I please get a BTR ticket? Please, please, please." And he said, "Where are you based?" And I said, "Florida." He said, "My whole family's in Florida." And then I said, "Okay, thank you anyways, you're the GOAT." He said, "You seem really nice though." And I said, "Thank you, Gustavo Rock." And he was like, "You can call me Steven." And I said, "Thank you, Steven," with a fire emoji. And that was it.
I think if you would have told him about the SpongeBob kitten thing, maybe that would have worked.
I can tell him right now.
Which one's Gustavo? Don't do that.
What if I texted him and I was like, when I was younger, I made SpongeBob a cat and I had babies with my persona. Do you think he would give me a ticket?
He might. I don't know.
I think you're gonna get blocked damn near immediately. I think that's or maybe the I Love Pooh story. You know, that's
maybe I should. Guys, if we can get 50 subs in chat right now, I will do it.
There's no shot.
I need to open up Life 360 and make sure my sister's not dead real quick. Give me 1 second.
What?
Huh?
Where's your sister that you need to worry if she's dead or not?
She's at her friend's house, but, you know, I love my little sister, so it would behoove me to make sure she doesn't die.
Do you think her friend killed... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, because kids be, like, torching each other's rooms and shit. You should be careful.
Oh, yeah, it's 7. Dude, that shit
Oh, yeah,
is
no,
7.
she good.
They said that I didn't burn it down. You said you burned it down.
What? Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
the house burned down.
Yeah, you said the house burnt down. So did it burn down or did it not burn down?
Maurice, thank you so much for 5 subs.
Or did the curtains burnt it down?
I meant the sister's
house.
Well, I'm confused.
So you burned down the sister's house.
The one where she was locked in. The attempted murder one.
she was not locked in, bro. She almost got killed.
I did burn down the other girl's house, not the dude talking sis. Okay.
Well, no. I was referencing what you said, Nieves.
You burned down the house?
Yeah, they burnt down the house regardless. Like, at the end of the day, a house got
Is that
burnt
why
down.
my sister hasn't moved in 2 hours?
She's been fucking locked in the same place.
Damn it.
All right. You know what's funny? We had topics, and this entire stream has just turned into a back and forth.
Look,
shitting
honestly,
contest.
that's fine. You know, I've actually had a lot of fun during this one.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I really
Thank
loved.
you.
I tend to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really loved having to defend myself once again. It was great. It was fantastic.
Once again, does this happen often?
Every single time you come around, it turns into.
Oh yeah,
me having
you're
a-
low key right.
Every single time you come around, it comes into like, hey, I gotta defend myself because you guys make me out to be like a swamp monster.
Or they're just calling it
Every
like it
single
is.
time.
I don't know.
Well, then stop being a swamp monster. I don't know, man.
That is crazy.
Swamp
That is
monsters are
crazy.
curved.
That is crazy. The main host is getting fucking shit on the entire time. You know, matter of fact,
You
Who the
invited
hell
me
made
on
you the
knowing
main
this.
host, motherfucker. This was my idea.
You wait, hold on.
It was
You
Alex.
invited me. You are the one who invited me on this podcast, and you are saying that every time you're around me, it's like this. You asked for this.
So that's all I'm getting right now. Is that I'm getting. That's all I'm getting. There are 2 topics that we have left, but we might as well just speed past them.
I'm not gonna lie. The one that I have that involves the government doesn't really fit the vibe
government.
that was going on here. So we could just push that out to next one.
We'll just sit the cock ready. Okay, how about this? Mew, have you... Do you watch, like, have you ever seen, like, the anime ASMR videos?
Yes, I did a whole stream watching those.
Which one's your favorite?
The boyfriend ones.
Have you seen the boyfriend one where they, like, the ops slide on him?
Yeah, I watched. Like,
Why are
20
there
of
so
them.
many bullets?
Wait, there's 2 of them. Wait, there's
tons
20 of them?
I have a whole playlist, a YouTube playlist of them.
What do you send it to me? Send it to me because I want to watch every single one of them because there's one where the ops keep sliding on him and he keep and there's one where you hear like the Fortnite rocket sound in the background, which is just so stupid.
Are you gonna interview that person?
I would love to interview that person if I could.
I'm gonna get you an interview with that person.
Oh, hold on. I have it privated. I have to make it public. People are gonna be like, "Why the fuck is this on your channel?"
Wait, you
How do
have
I?
it?
The
It's
playlist.
a playlist.
Like, I
it's
have
a playlist
on my
of
channel.
300
Oh.
boyfriend
I have
ASMRs.
to make it public.
She goes to bed with them.
It's
every single
18
time.
actually. Let's see.
19 is
Here we
too
go.
much. 18 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. I feel like anything over 18 is kind of weird. Like at that
What?
point, you're fucking a freak.
Okay.
Um.
Ain't you 22 or something? Like, what are you?
You're 3 years away from planning
Hold
what
up.
coffin you get
Wait.
buried in.
That's not what I. Hold on.
Oh, the boyfriend.
Taking
Hold
this
on.
the wrong way. I sent it to you and I DM'd it to you.
Yeah. What a great way to segue away from us shitting on you. Okay.
I'm pretty good at that too.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm sad about Mew. Or I should stop calling you that. Should I call you Mew or just?
Yeah, call me Jade.
Jade. There you go. You know what's sad, Jade, is that we never got to go to an emo night. You and I. Especially when you're out here in LA.
No, we did go to one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the emo night. You know, the one that's hosted by what do you call it? God, what-
My emo night?
by emo night. But there's like the grave,
Yeah.
grave rave, whatever the fuck people.
Dude, I went to one like a week ago, a little over a week ago, and they just brought out Mayday Parade.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Mayday Parade literally just got on stage and started singing.
Dude, they brought out for us. We had I think it was Wheatus. They brought out Wheatus, and it was they were singing Teenage Dirtbag, which is pretty fucking dope. But there was
That's fire.
what is it? That one, that one's weird. I ended
It
up
was
throwing
big.
up last night because of how absolutely, it's weird, right? Because I don't drink at these events. I don't ever drink at these events because
At the emo nights?
health reasons. Yeah, I don't drink.
Cap.
Neither do I, but I've actually never drank in my
Cap.
life, so.
No, not to you. Not to you. Cap, bro. What do you mean you don't drink at these events?
I don't.
Since when? Like last week?
No, for like a minute now.
Like an actual physical minute? 60 seconds?
No, like a
Or was
full
that not
minute,
an
like,
emo night that you drank at last time?
Which one was the other one? Which one was the other one?
Oh, no, you didn't tell me that one on record, so.
We could talk about it. Which one was that one? It's not like I'm underage.
When you were like dead to everybody and
Oh!
and you like were dying of
I remember.
and you told me you were singing emo songs,
Yeah.
dehydrated and
no,
almost died.
No, actually, this one was worse, believe it or not. So,
Okay.
that one, I almost did die. That one, I took a sip of an AMF.
One sip
Which,
killed
if you don't know. No, I was alright. I was
Okay.
coolin'. But I took a shot of if you guys don't know what AMF is adios, motherfucker. That was I took a drink, which is it's a drink that is mixed with a bunch of different like hard liquors. I took a sip of that, but this one I usually try not to drink because I'm DD. I'm always DD. And second, right? This one was worse than last time. I actually wasn't sure if I was gonna make it home, that entire night last night. It's a miracle that I'm even doing this right now because I was fully expecting to wake up and just not do anything.
I do that every day, regardless.
Well, okay. What, you go out every single day and have fun?
No, I wake up and I don't do anything.
Oh, what a hard life that must be.
Yeah.
Oh, the perks of being a e-girl Twitch streamer. Damn it! Why wasn't I born as a woman? Ah,
You could do it.
You
You
keep saying
can
why
do
wasn't I
it.
born as a woman, but all you gotta do is put on a wig and start
It's
being a
so
femboy.
easy.
Twitch loves that shit.
I don't have the femboy fit.
It
Get
doesn't
one.
fucking matter. There's something for everyone.
Okay, you've seen me. I've lost significant weight since you last saw me.
Okay, get in the femboy
Yeah.
outfit. What's stopping you?
Femboy outfit? Well, I'm not. Femboy would imply that I have like feminine features. I don't have feminine features.
No,
Weight
it
doesn't
wouldn't.
even matter. Big
fem-
femboys
No,
need
it
love
would
too.
not.
You need femboy.
You can give yourself feminine features by putting on a wig, putting on some makeup, and wearing a
To
dress.
be real,
I
I
think
don't
if-
even know if you need the makeup. You already just are kind of feminine.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's a compliment.
That's crazy.
Wait, that's a compliment though.
No,
Because women are fucking beautiful.
yeah, but every single
Say thank you.
time I go out, I get hit on by nothing but gay men.
That's good.
See, I'm telling you, you could make money
That's
off of
good.
that.
Well, it also doesn't help. A lot of people think I'm gay because I also tell them that I flirt with gay men out of boredom sometimes.
That's
So,
I mean, yeah, I've seen you with Luis.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's crazy.
oh yeah, but Luis is, Luis is an enigma. He's a paradox. Nobody knows
Chat,
that
bring
yet.
in Luis.
We could bring in Luis.
That would be so funny.
just like bring in Luis and be like, "Hey, Luis, are you which way do you swing?"
Are you gay?
Well, that's the thing. I've asked Luis, which if you guys don't know, Luis is a close friend of both me and Jade. Where
Oh, I'm not close to him, but
well,
yeah.
he is a friend. He is a friend of both me and Jade's. The thing with Luis is that nobody knows if he's straight or not.
That's crazy after asking him if he is and him saying he's straight.
He told me he was straight.
You're still like, hey guys, nobody knows if Luis is gay or something.
Look. You know, as well as anyone, that you can tell me you're straight, but
Dude,
your
he just has
actions-
a fruity voice.
He has a fruity everything, honey. Like he has, like
Can somebody clip this and send it to him?
Luis. I love Luis to death. But I don't know I don't know what he's doing half of the time, dude. I love him. I love him so much. But he'll sit there and like give me the gay eyes. which I don't know how to explain it. But there's just like
that's crazy, dude.
Giving another man the gay eyes is the straightest thing you can do as a man.
Oh yeah,
Honestly.
just like Roman times. Like the straightest thing you can do is sleep with another man.
Yeah.
Build testosterone.
Well, we're not okay. I don't fuck with the Romans, and that's a whole different tangent because they did some fuck shit, and I don't like what they did. Anyways,
The Greeks then, where they had like male
if I come up on you and I just grab your nuts, like I love you, bro, and that's just straight. There's nothing wrong with that. It's my ADHD.
If you grab my nuts and
it's
then
my
tell me that
ADHD.
you
It's my
and
ADHD.
we rolled it
See, I hate men.
and we rolled it right back to Momokun. Oh, the cycle.
Yeah.
The cycle. But the thing is,
Can we roll it right back to the poop in the pool?
The poop in the pool was a good story. Thank you for sharing that. That was funny.
Thank you.
do you have any other trauma you?
Do you have any other poop trauma?
Like to spill?
How many times did you poop
let me
in
think
places you
about
shouldn't
it.
have?
I don't think I think I only did that once. I got even more traumatized after that, and I was scared to do it again because after that I couldn't go in the pool for a week because they had to clean the pool.
You were scared to like get
And
in the
empty
pool, or
it.
scared to ever shit?
No, I was scared to never be able to go in the pool again because remember the only reason I pooped in the pool is because I wasn't allowed in the pool the last time I went to
That's some
shit
solid
inside
ass
the
thinking.
house. So I pooped in the pool so that I could stay in the pool, and then I wasn't able to be in the pool for like a week.
That was one of your first instances of making a hypothesis and testing it.
Yeah.
Can I get context to this story? I'm like,
Wait, I haven't told you.
You came in.
I haven't told
I'm like, I hear you. This is like the 5th time you repeated it. I'm like, why did she poop in the pool?
There was a body hanging upside down, poop in the fucking pool.
So basically,
Yo, yeah, the body.
so basically,
The body
That's
shit
gotta
itself.
explain it again.
when I was younger, we had a pool in my backyard, and my parents had a friend over, and one of them had like
God, she really loves
two
telling
daughters,
this
and they
story,
were both
huh?
also in the pool. And I remembered that the time before that time when I was in the pool, I went inside to poop, and when I went back outside, I was like, no more pool, it's late. So I was like, okay, if I go inside, I'm not going to be able to come back out to the pool because my mom's going to tell me it's too late. So I pooped in the pool and then touched the girl's leg. I wasn't able to go in the pool for a week.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, at least you didn't hold it in because it's bad for your bowels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, Cal gets it. Sorry, guys. Go on.
how did you even know the girl?
I don't remember.
So so you guys aren't friends.
We were kind of friends. We played DS together like once or twice.
Was that post or pre shit?
I think pre.
So what happened after post shit?
I think I hung out one more time with them, but they didn't want to hang out with me. But like their parents made them come to my house.
Oh, I wouldn't want to hang out with a girl that shit on me too. That's it. With that, we're wrapping. We're wrapping on that note. We're wrapping on the shit. No, unless you have one more last story that you'd like to add in.
I don't think I can beat that one. I'm not gonna lie.
See, you can't start off with the best one. You can't start off. You got to lead up to it.
Well, it's go big or go home. I don't know how long I can speak on this, or if I'm ever gonna be invited back. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta tell them my best story I have.
Oh yeah, we hated you so much that we're probably never inviting you back. That's
Okay.
how it's gonna happen. Sorry about that.
That's okay with me.
Okay, well, that made me feel a lot bad. All right, and with that, oh, Uncle Donny's back. Uncle
Hello.
Donny, would you like to say any final words? Because we're wrapping now.
Absolutely, I would.
Because I do have to. Sorry, go ahead.
Cut me the fuck off all the time with your fucking curt dick. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you to I Love Mew for joining us. It was a pleasure meeting you. You are a very bubbly person and carried this episode kind of low key a
You're
lot.
welcome. Yep. I tend to do that.
Yeah. Anyways, aside from that was the second time I said anyways. Take a shot every time I say it. Lurking is currently in Texas right now. If anyone is wondering why he's not here, he had to drive his dad's truck halfway across the country. He drove 17 hours straight, so applaud him for that. He should be back
Now we're
next
just
week.
not talking about that.
Yeah, it's okay. He's an afterthought. Joking.
Okay.
But yeah, this has been the 3rd episode of the Grown Ups Table. Some advice from your uncle. Don't shit in the pool and let it hit someone's leg, because that might scar you forever. And if you do, just remember that what doesn't kill you always makes you stronger.
I think that you should. It gives you a good story.
Opinions may vary, but what doesn't kill you always makes you stronger. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, I Love Muse Twitch chat. You guys are awesome and hella funny. And that's all I gotta say.
I think personally, don't listen to Jade. Anything that she says about shitting on somebody, don't take advice from a furry. I'll say that.
Also, when this comes through, please don't
take advice from somebody with a curved dick.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
you like pickles. Okay. We'll go band for band right now.
Don't question my Twitch name, all right? I was drunk one night. My sister said it needed to be this. There you go. Thank you, guys.
Okay. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. We hope that, Jade, we hope to have you in the future, if you would like for us. But it was, once again, a pleasure speaking with you. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, Jade. Even though okay, well, I take that back immediately. It wasn't a pleasure. It was full of absolute hatred.
I agree. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, I was fuming every single time. I'm glad that every single time you and I speak, it turns into a shitting contest of just, and me being the recipient, more like a lightning rod of being constantly shit on. So that's always fun. But once again, appreciate you, especially coming in on how fucking late it is where you're at, because it's kind of poorly planned. I lie to you.
It's fine. I just gotta run to the grocery store and then make them stay open for me.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just tell them, hey, I have 700 followers on TikTok.
I'm just gonna tell them I pooped in the pool, and if they don't let me in, I'm gonna poop on them.
Just tell them, hey, I'm gonna make a TikTok on you guys if you don't let me in.
And poop.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna shit on the floor.
You
And you guys are gonna get shit on. It was wild. I don't have any shit stories. I really wish I could.
You of all people don't have any shit stories?
No, I've had stories where I've almost shit myself, but never.
How the hell?
Yeah,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shit in a bag, and then I'm gonna tie the bag, and I'm gonna step on it a bunch of times so it's mushy, and then I'm gonna set it on fire, and I'm gonna throw it in the stove.
What the fuck is wrong with you? what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Jade.
Wow.
Jade. Say something.
Genius idea.
To who?
Multi-million-dollar invention, bro. Nobody's doing this shit.
Million. What the fuck do you mean? No one's doing it. People did it all the time back in the day. It's just they did it with dog shit.
Nobody's doing it now.
No. Just go make a I Love Poo merch.
I should. That's a plan.
All right. And once again, thank you for joining. And with that, we are wrapping. Love you guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.